Hi, my name is Melanie Vallee with VivoMomentis, and today we're going to answer the age-old question, why is it that men seem to never want to talk about their feelings, and yet we women, that's all we want to do? Believe it or not, the answer is biological. Researchers have recently conducted a study of high school boys and girls, and they were to listen to the recording of a baby crying, and were simply instructed to turn it off whenever they wanted to. And what they found was, the expected outcome was actually that the girls would turn off the recording sooner than the boys, with the understanding that girls are more emotionally attuned and more sensitive to the needs of the baby. And the results were actually to the contrary. So what did the results show? The results actually showed that the boys turned off the recording much sooner, almost unanimously, than the girls did. And why is that? Well, again, the answer lies in biology. So they had these girls and boys hooked up to heart monitors and were monitoring their heart rate and their blood pressure. And what they found is that the boys' heart rates were twice that of the girls, and the boys' blood pressure was twice that of the girls. So they were much more physically uncomfortable with the baby crying, and the result was that they turned off the recording much sooner. So what does this study tell us? The study shows us that, contrary to our cultural beliefs that men aren't attuned to emotions and that they're not impacted by emotions, they're actually impacted much more physically than women are. And they're especially when they're experiencing feelings that are of high intensity, their body goes into a fight or flight mode and throws them into a protection mode. And they are so uncomfortable that they want to avoid those feelings at all costs. And so this is where often guys will deflect with humor, and they'll want to go play basketball or go have a drink with their buddies. And women just have the capacity within them biologically to metabolize those feelings and hold them in a different way that isn't so threatening biologically. In conclusion, let's have some compassion for the men in our lives. Just because they don't want to talk about feelings all the time doesn't mean that they're not having them.